Hi everyone, this is Vishnu from Appscom, and I'm here to demonstrate the process of how a fuel station works, that too in a software. So let me enter my credentials, which have been provided to me. So I log into that. So this is the interface of the software, that is Urdu. So if you come out, you can see there are many modules. So, but I'm not going to the other modules since we are going to demonstrate a fuel station. So I'll go into that. So this is the fuel station, and this is the dashboard where you can see the all the uh, products, consolidated details, that is petrol, what is the sales of the petrol, what is the purchase of the petrol, or what is diesel, purchase of the diesel, the same as other products. So you can also see that the current stock of the products, that is petrol, it, or what is the stock and what is the unit of measure. Here you can see the shift-based income. So morning there are three staffs working, and we have gotten 16,000 rupees. The night we have two staffs working, and we have got 54,609.218 rupees. Here you can see it as a graph, and here you can see all the employees and what shift they are working, and what is the mobile number, and what is the department. So without without lagging any further, let us go into the configuration settings. So let me show you how to enter employee shift. So this is the shift. So I'll give it the name as a morning shift. The duration is 12 hours. So I'll be giving it a start time is 6 and the end time is 6. So it takes 6 to 6 as a morning shift, and the other part as night shift. So this is that. So let us go into Indian vehicle. This the Indian vehicle is nothing but the amount we give it as credit to employees. So against the vehicle. So this is the vehicle number. So vehicle number is TN1012. So the customer is AGN KGP Enterprises. So this is the, and here you can see all the closing entries which have been done by all the pumps. So let us go for the main part, that is the fuel nozzle. So let us create a new one. So the name is nozzle 11. So the category is pump 4. The serial number is 0Z11. So the employee name. So I'll be giving it as Gautam. The fuel which the nozzle is going to, which is going to let it out is, I'm going to decide whether it is diesel or petrol. So I'll give it as petrol. So if you give it as petrol, you can see that the color has been automatically taken as green. So if you give it as diesel, you can see that the color changes to blue. So for the time being, I'll choose petrol. So the starting reading and the end reading. This is just a part, so you have to enter it just once, and the system takes care of others. So I'll be giving it as 1,000, and the rendering as 1,000. Yeah, fine. So let us go to the fuel station dashboard. So this is the dashboard. You can see all the pumps and all the nozzles. So this is the raw petrol, and this is the diesel. So if you come down, you can see the pump that we have created, the pump we have created. So let us open this treatment. As you know, uh, staffs give the amount at different times. So at morning they come at work for 9, and they give up my rupees at 12 for like 1,000. So I'll close that. So I come down again. So I take another amount from him, that is 1,500. So I close it again, and I come back. So the third time is the last. So I'll give an end reading, that is 1,500. So the date end time is time the date and the time that is of now. So I'll open the statement and enter the last amount which the employee has given to me, like it will be like around 1200. I'll submit the process. So as you can see that the opening statement state has been changed to closing state. So I click on closing statement, and here you can see the entries you have like enter. So here you can see that the advance amount that at for 32 is like 1,000 rupees, and 33 is 5,500. The last closing statement is 1,200. Then I'll select all these and give and go to action and click generate sales order. You should be taken to a form that is like that is exactly like this. So here you can see it shows us the starting rating, that is 1,000, and the earned rating, that is 1,500, and the difference between them, that is 500. That is the total runtime of the nozzle, so at which date it is. So since rupees the price of the petrol or any fuel cannot be determined, and it frequently changes on a daily basis, we have kept it as a like an enterable field, so we can enter the price. So for now, for the time basis, I'll give it as 103 point, I mean 103.40. So here you can see that it already fetched 51,700. That is the total price for 500 liters of fuel, that at cost of 1,000, I mean 103. Here you can see that advance cash nozzle, the date, who is the employee, and what is the amount we have got from. If you go down, you can see that there is a balance of 48,000. So you may wonder, what is this 48,000? So the employee has given this amount from his hand, but the total price of today's sales is 51,000. So we have to tally this, or we can't close the generate sales order. So this has to be zero for closing this. So let's try to close that. So I'll give another payment record, that is through bank. So the employee is Gautam. So it is 2,500. I'll close. So here you can see that the amount has been reduced from after I have entered the 2,500. So let me go and enter an expense payment. So food meals, payment is to cash. The employee is Gautam. So what is the amount I paid to him for the food expense? I'll give it as 1,000 rupees. What is the credit sales? So as you know that all the like we are not selling all the liters of petrol to single like payment, but we do have customers that come for credit sales. So I'll choose a credit customer that comes for the credit sale. So the index number, the vehicle that they have gotten the credit for. So the total amount comes around 20,000. So against this customer, we have a pending amount of 20,000. So here you can see it was for 45,000 earlier. Since I have detected 20,000, here you can see that 24,000 remains. So yeah, so here you can see a toggle button that asks you for QC and QT check. So if you enable that, here you can see that yeah, you have to enter quantity and quality. So I'll give 5 liters as a quantity test and quality test as a 5. So here you can see that it calculated on its own and has gotten the total amount on which we have spent on QC test. So that too, there is also a pending amount, that is 23,000. So I'll sell oil if there is product for me that sells oil. So let me give it as 20. So the amount comes as 320. So another product, that is distilled water, so that I've sold for 80. The price is on it. So still there is a balance, that is 23,000. So let me take this. So I'll give it into credit payment. Credit payment is nothing but like whatever we did, whatever we have done for credit sales on previous pumps or nozzles. We are including that. So that customer has decided to pay back. So let me say Builders has decided to pay for the previous month. So yeah, so they have decided to pay. So the payment mode is through bank, and they're giving it. They're giving 23,000 for so the last week or last month's. So So here you can see that when we put the money in credit payment, it increases but not decreases. That is because we have gotten extra money which we have not closed in, and we have not shown the. Uh, so let me close this. So I'll take this amount. I'll give it in payment. The other one is bank. Gautam. So here you can see the amount has been changed to zero. It has shown balance zero. So the total price is around 76,000 and 166. Here you can see that it has like separated all the fields, and it has shown what is the price for what we have the total price for. So the advance amount comes around 54,000. Expense amount is 1,000. Coverage sales is 20,000. Credit payments is 23,000. Test sales is 1,000. Oil sales 500. Final amount, that is that. So like I'll save these entries, and I'll give generate sales order. When I give generate sales order against this pump and this nozzle, this thing the invoice has been closed. So let me go and check. So there's been two payments, that is to banks. So one is from Mr. Builders, and the other one is from default customer. Okay, so let's go back and see that expense. So the expense has been created against Mr. Gautam for food expense. See, you can see the category is food, and the total amount is 1,000, and it is from Gautam. Here you can see the sales that is done for the against this nozzle. That is petrol for 500. There's a quantities taken is 500, but what is delivered is 490. The oil sold is 20, the delivered is 420. What the distilled water that is sold, but taken is 18, and what is been delivered is 18. So this is that, and this is the total price of that. We go into delivery, you can see what is the where the other 20 or other other part of the petrol has gone for. So here you can see the demanded products 500 and done product is 500. Everything is fine. But what about the leftover? So you can see here that there is a return. So RET is means return. So here you can see that the 10 liters is being like reverted back into the tank. Yeah, you can see also an intent against the customer. So the customer is Builders. So the invoice is the invoice of the customer. So the quantity done is 1 and the price is 20,000 for a petrol. So this is that. If you that is the process of like entering start trading and ending it. So these are the reports we have in this when we have in the software. So the customer outstanding, you can take and look at it. So here you can see it comes as a serial number. So against this customer, you have 5 invoices, which it also brings in the reference number on which date and what is the number of invoice that is, and the total amount and what is total due of that customer against that customer. So you can also have your login like customer name and customer address and the date and everything. You can also select a single customer and take it against for that particular outstanding for that customer. We have both PDF and Excel sheets. You can see both. So there is a detailed report. You take a detailed report. So let me take a detailed report for this month. So this is the detailed report. So yeah, here you can see the stock summary. What is the sales of diesel? So diesel we have sold it at 2203. That is today, and that is amount that comes around. The quantity comes around 2,980 liters at a price of 909. The total amount is 3,27,000. The petrol also we have sold it today, and the quantity for that is 750 liters at a price of 103, and the total amount comes around 77,000. So this is the total for diesel, and this is the total for petrol. So you can also look for nozzle summary. So from which nozzle and from which nozzle we have like taken the amount. So here you can see pump one, 260 liters have been sold at 103. At pump nine, for the nozzle 9 pump 1 we have got 2,980 liters, that 2 at 109. And for nozzle 11, yeah, you can see that 528 liters has been sold at 103. So this is the detailed report. If you need any other clarifications regarding the how this fuel station software works, you can contact us. So we will be glad to glad to help you out with against this. So thank you.